Alright guys, welcome back. I'm sure by the title of the video, you'll already know what I'm doing here. I'm going to go ahead and try to charge up my AC system if it needs to be. So first, I'm going to start the car. Then, I'm going to go ahead and put my AC on maximum. I'm also going to shut this front door since it's sucking in air from under the seat. It's going to be a little bit loud back here, but it's because the motor's here. So what I've got is I've got this Arctic Freeze, just cheap stuff. It's R134a. Not all of these vans and trucks have R134a. Mine is a 1994 model. And as it states somewhere on here, I don't know if it's on here. It was either on the hatch or what you can be sure of. So you can actually check the top of the AC compressor. So if I zoom down on that, it actually says R134a somewhere on there. I'm looking at it upside down, but anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take off the low side, which it's actually labeled L for low. And we'll set this off in a good place, and then this is the high side here, but we're not really worried about that. So we'll let that go for a second. I know I need to clean this engine bay up. It's pretty dirty, but I daily the car, so there's really no great way to keep it perfect. So yeah, to get to this, all you gotta do is take off the hatch bolts here. I kind of leave them loose because I have carpet on top, so it's not a huge issue if they're not crazy tight. My little AC kit came with this little gauge and then the actual bottle itself. So first, we're actually going to attach this just to see. We want around 40 to 50. That's what I've been reading up on the forums, the mini truck forums. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to mount this camera real quick, and then I'll show you all that process. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do here is we're gonna try to attach the this gauge connector here, so that we can look at the gauge. And this is our little low side port connector. So we're gonna go ahead and try to take that on there. It looks like it's clicked. And if we look here, actually, it looks like my AC system is full, or just about. If we go ahead and look here on the gauge, you can actually see that. I'm right at about 48. I could probably put in a little bit. I may actually put in a little bit, but it definitely doesn't need that much. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is just go ahead and disconnect that. And I'll go ahead and get the bottle on here real quick to connect it. Alright, so now that I've got the bottle connected, we can kind of shake it up a little bit. It definitely doesn't need that much, but I'm just doing this for kind of show purposes. Alright, so now that it's clicked on there, so yeah, we're looking at about 48 still in the bottle. You want to move this bottle around and kind of shake it well when you're filling, just to see. And you're just going to hit this trigger until you get about 50. And I'm at about 48, 49 here. And I'm right at almost just about 50 here. Won't take too much more. So I don't want to go right into the yellow. I kind of want to be right at the edge of the green. And just around 50 is good. Not all cars are going to be the same. But I'm right there, just below the 50. I don't really want to be in the yellow, so this is perfect for me. And then you're just going to disconnect it. And after that, we can go ahead and just stick our little low side connector in. You want to be sure that you wear gloves when you're doing this, just in case, because Freon is it's pretty flammable. So, and the engine is running while you're doing this, so it's just a good thing to think about. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put that low side cap on. Also, you want to wear safety goggles for this. I don't actually have any right now, but if I did, I would definitely be wearing some. Make sure that's not leaking or anything. You can just check your caps here. But other than that, just about good to go. I'm going to make a video in the future on how to clean the recirculation system for the... I'm going to make a video on how to clean the recirculation system underneath the driver's seat where the I don't know, I want to say it's a condenser, but it's the one that sucks in the cold air. I'm not an AC genius. I just roughly know how it works. I'm going to show y'all how to clean that. I was reading up on the forums that there's actually supposed to be a filter there. Most of the vehicles I've owned, or most of these vehicles, never have one. It's just the open fins and they get like dust collected in there. So I'm going to make a video on that and see how that goes. I'm actually going to try to disassemble that too and really kind of clean it out. Apparently it's actually better if you use brake cleaner to clean those out. But I'll try to make a video covering that whenever I get back into town. I'm actually out of town because of Hurricane Laura. So I'm kind of doing this on the road. I wanted a slightly better AC. So yeah. Well, I hope you all learned something from this. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below and I'll try to answer it the best way that I can. And you guys have a good evening or morning or wherever. Peace.